Let's take a look at our trending topics now, and here are the three for this morning. First up, hashtag Enyobeni Tavern, and this, of course, our lead story in the news as well this morning. Tragedy that played out at a tavern in East London, where unfortunately 21 young people, teenagers in the prime of their life, unfortunately passed away, and investigations are still underway. Lots of speculation about what may have happened on social media, but as the police commissioner or minister rather, Peggy Cele, pointed out, we should perhaps allow for time for an investigation so that the facts actually do come to light. That being said, 21 people unfortunately passed away, and many questions being asked about the law enforcement also just abiding by the laws about underage drinking. And of course, inevitably people will ask why these young people were there, but there is a thread as well going on about how young people, as they do, would lie to their parents about where they are going and ultimately find themselves in really heartbreaking situations. I mean, on one of the threads that I was just reading, a young woman said that she was once involved in something where she lied to her parents about going to a friend's place, but they went out to go and groove, as they say, and she says she ended up being gang raped by 5 men and couldn't and hasn't told her parents still about what had happened. But this is the unfortunate situation playing out in East London. Condolences to the families and everybody who is grieving, trying to come to terms with this. We'll talk more about that throughout the show, and our question of the day also focuses on that. We'll come to that shortly. The next one, hashtag Panyaza Lesufi, now chairperson of the ANC in Gauteng, and of course hotly contested race there between himself and Lebohang Maile for that position. Panyaza Lesufi emerging victorious, and it's going to be interesting how all of this goes. We know that the 2024 elections is going to be a watershed, especially for the African National Congress, given how previous elections have gone, dwindling support for the ruling ANC. It's going to be interesting to see whether they can actually reclaim Gauteng, not just at local government level. They are still in charge at provincial level, but it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be interesting to see how all of this plays out here in Gauteng. And then, of course, the final one this morning is load shedding, and stage 4 load shedding. That's what's happening at the moment. And of course, we know that there is some strike action underway at some of the Eskom power plants, and we're going to speak to Sikonati Manchacha, the Eskom spokesperson, shortly, just to get a clearer sense of what things look like at the moment. And as I say that, I just got a notice, literally, load shedding stage 4 started, and as Eskom always tells us, these things can change at any moment. But for more, Sikonati Manchacha from Eskom, the spokesperson, will be our guest shortly, so we'll find out more for you. And our question of the day now, we're asking you this morning, should stricter laws on age restrictions and trading hours be instituted for liquor traders? What are your views on this? At Morning Live SABC, thanks to those who've already responded. We'll share some of those as we go along, but please let us know your views as well. Stricter laws, trading hours, or if you feel something else, let us know what your views are on this particular matter. And it's unfortunate that we are speaking of this at the back of another tragedy that has unfolded, but I guess it has to be spoken about. Right, that takes care of our regular features right now.